one. But the fact of the matter is that that will only continue for a period of time, because those who are feeling the deprivation of poverty and so on and the stress of it will start to respond and want to fight back. So if we think of it in terms of suggesting that there is no room for us to do anything, quite frankly, I think that there is a lot of room. By the report that's here, we're speaking to that. And I think a number of the speakers have said, let's not just continue to talk, let's actually act, let's measure the improvement and so on in helping people. I think, too, though, that the federal government bears a responsibility in this as well in terms of assisting. As we ask for funding for transit and other things, we ought to be asking for funding to help those who are in conditions where we as a city can help to administer that so that people can be helped. I think I looked at this particular graph here and talked about the number of people who are obviously in poverty, and it shows the group by income and what have you. I think one of the things that we have to remember, our own immigration policy creates a condition of poverty for many people. Because if you don't have landed immigrant status, if you're a refugee, you actually can't work. It's illegal to do that. And what are people to do? So we hear about places like Dixon Road and other places across the city. I think it's something that we need to be mindful of. And so what we're doing here today is a step, but I think we've been talking about this for a long period of time. So let's not this just be a step. Let this also be a call to action and actually do things to help people who are in challenge. I think we have to also look at how the world view us. If we act or if we don't act, obviously there'll be a perception. I think it's time for us to act to help the people, because no one should be left behind. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor. Any other speakers? Otherwise, I'll say we're up. Well, we can revert again. We passed the time for non-members of the committee, but no problem. You've had a demonstrated long-standing interest in this, so please, Councillor Mihevc.
Clerk's mic always works. That's right. That's right. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. I appreciate being able to speak on this. I just want to make a couple of points. First is answering the question, what's different now than before? You know, we've had a lot of reports over the years. You know, I think back in the 1990s, there was Campaign 2000 that looked at just eliminating child poverty. We had 25 and 5, which was an effort in about 10 years ago to look at reducing poverty by 25% in 5 years. What's different here? To me, what's different is that we are, as a city, rather than pointing fingers, we're taking responsibility. If we had an anti-poverty strategy